Hello, my name is Rahmat Hidayat, and today I make a video to explain the law of conservation of energy. Let's watching together. Hello everyone, welcome to today's lesson. And now we're going to explore one of the most fundamental principles in physics, the law of conservation of energy. This concept explains why objects fall, why roller coasters speed up and slow down, and how energy flow through the world around us. Let's get started. First of all, what is energy? Energy is the ability to do work or cause change. Energy exists in many different forms all around us. Some examples include kinetic energy, energy of motion like moving car, and then potential energy, stored energy like water in dam or book on a table. Then thermal energy, what we felt from fire or radiator. Electrical energy, the power like an electronic device, like when we charge our device. And the last, chemical energy, like stored in food and batteries. A dry battery is an example of chemical energy, and food is an example of chemical energy. Even though energy can take many forms, one thing always stays the same. The total energy in closed system remains constant. This is the core idea behind the law of conservation of energy. The law states clearly, energy cannot be created or destroyed. It can only be transferred or transformed. This means energy just disappears. Energy only changes from or moves from one object to another. This simple concept has enormous implications for understanding our universe. In mechanics, the two types of energy that appear most often are potential energy and kinetic energy. 1. Gravitational potential energy. This is stored energy based on an object position. For example, a block held above the ground has gravitational potential energy. The formula is AP equal to M cross G cross H, where M equal to mass of the object in kilogram. G equal to gravitational acceleration, or 9.8 meter per second degree on Earth. H or H is from the reference surface in meters. And the second, kinetic energy. This is the energy an object possesses due to its motion. The faster an object moves, the more in kinetic energy it has. The formula is AK equal to 1 per 2 cross M cross V d3, where M is equal to mass of the object in kilogram and V equal to velocity of the object in meter per second. In ideal system without friction, potential energy plus kinetic energy equal to constant. This is called total mechanical energy. Let's look at a simple example, a ball dropped from the height. At the initial point, when held, potential energy is maximum because it's at a certain height. kinetic energy is zero because it's not moving yet. When the ball releases, the ball starts falling and its speed increases. Potential energy decreases because height decreases, and kinetic energy increases because velocity increases. Just before hitting the ground, potential energy is nearly zero because height is nearly zero. And how about the kinetic energy? Kinetic energy reaches maximum because velocity is maximum. What is fascinating is no energy is lost. Energy simply converts from potential to kinetic. The total energy remains the same throughout. Now, let's see this in action with a simulation. Now get start the simulation. Before start the simulation, you can search pet simulation and search energy skatepark basic. Select the intro tab. Turn on the bar graph, pie chart, and speed. And then place the skater at the top of the track or the highest position. This and then observe the bar graph. The blue graph is potential energy and the green graph is kinetic energy. And we're gonna pause at the top position. Potential energy is maximum in the highest position and kinetic energy is minimum or zero in highest position because not yet velocity. Let's slow motion. Watch how the green bar decreases while the blue bar increases. See? Stop. Notice that the total energy, green plus blue bar, always remain the same. This total energy is always remain the same. See? This is conservation of energy in action. A roller coaster is a perfect real-life example of energy conservation. At the highest point, the roller coaster has maximum potential energy. Its speed is low or low kinetic energy. As it goes downhill, potential energy converts into kinetic energy. The roller coaster speeds up and faster. Gravity pulls downward acceleration its motion. As it climbs the next hill, some kinetic energy converts back into potential energy. The roller coaster slows down. Gravity now opposes the motion. Throughout the journey, the total energy stays the same. Energy just shifts back and forth between potential and kinetic energy. What happens when there is friction? In the real world, friction is always present, but does friction destroy energy? The answer is no. Friction doesn't destroy energy. Friction converts mechanical energy into other forms of energy, mainly heat, sound, or vibration. Some example, a barking car. Kinetic energy converted into heat in the brake pads. Try touching the breakers after hard braking. You can feel the heat. And the second example, a box sliding on the floor. Motion energy converted into heat. The floor and bottom of the box become slightly warmer. 3. Tires skating on asphalt produce heat and loud sound. So even though mechanical energy, potential plus kinetic energy decreases, the total energy in the universe is still conserved. Energy just changes form. And now, let's summarize what we've learned today. The law of conservation energy teach us that energy can change form from potential to kinetic, from mechanical to thermal. Energy can transfer from one object to another, but energy is never lost and never created from nothing. The principle helps us understand motion, mechanism, natural process, and the physics that shape our universe, from power plants to our own bodies. Everything follows the same law. Okay, thank you for joining this lesson. See you in the next lesson. Bye.